been to somebody's house one time and they had obituaries up, like pictures.
My sister, we formed a committee to be on whole alert. And
a lot of times your mama be the first person to like tell you a lie.
what you want to do is talk about my mama?
No, I ain't talking about your mama.
Her funeral was like 5 hours. She done re-died.
People keep saying I'm end up being a preacher.
I can see that.
I can't.
You might have to step on something, but everybody be able to see it.
Step on. Who else can blend comedy and death?
It's a very different combination.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of To Laugh at Death. I'm your host, comedian Shooter King, comedian / funeral director. I got my homegirl here. I ain't seen you in a minute.
I'm talking about ours.
I ain't seen you in a good little while,
Yes,
man.
sir.
My homegirl, comedian NIKITA B. What's going on,
What
girl?
up, though?
What's she talking about? What up, though?
Man, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? I'm supposed to be asking.
I'm doing amazing even when I'm not.
Yeah. No, I know you good for that because you'll be like, you be going through it and still be smiling and acting like everything cool. But you know what I'm saying? So, all right, before we get into everything, for those who don't know you, I want to make sure that you tell them, I thought you were born and raised in Charlotte. Did you tell them? Oh, yeah.
House phone.
See how they do
Damn,
when they
rotary
finish
phone
their
done went off.
See how they do when they finish their
It's
episode. Don't know that about.
That's all.
Sound like a police officer on the heat of the night.
Officer Tibbs. Anyway. I don't know why. I was thinking about him this morning.
You what?
Officer Tibbs. I don't know why. I wonder what he was doing.
He's no longer with us, is he?
He gone?
I don't want to fast forward the man, but
Oh, okay. Anyway, I thought you
You were born and raised in Charlotte. No, you tell where born and raised and how you started doing comedy.
I was born and raised, so I was told, in Lancaster, South Carolina is where I was told I was born, and I was raised there. Raised
Nah,
a
let's stop there.
Oh, okay.
Let's stop.
All right.
That's what you was told. That's a very important thing you said.
Who really knows?
Yeah, because you don't really know. You got to go
know
by.
they told you.
You got to go by the witnesses, the so-called witnesses, because you don't even know if they was there.
Hey,
Yeah.
people finding out now that ain't their daddy. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. She said I was told that. You right.
Yeah.
I never thought about it. And a lot of times your mama be the first person to like tell you a lie.
Yeah, what you want to do is talk about my mama.
No, I ain't
Oh, okay.
talking about
Yeah.
your
Oh,
mama.
all right, yeah.
I'm talking about mamas in general. I ain't never met your mama. If the rest of your family tall like you, ain't nobody trying to fight all you tall ass people.
Yeah, Lancaster, South Carolina, raised a little bit in Pageland, South Carolina, came right back to Lancaster.
Wow. Well, Paisley was a little too low or too high.
It was a little too low. They still say behind the house.
Behind the house.
Behind the house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had forgot that there was places in South Carolina that even talk like that. Shout out to Sumter, South Carolina,
Oh, yeah.
where I'm from. We don't say behind the house.
Yeah. They still had a watermelon festival in Pageland. Yeah, set us back every year. Yeah.
Hey, you said that, but when you said set us back, but when you just mentioned the watermelon festival, I ain't even gonna lie.
Come on.
I was like, ooh, hey, I want to go.
Yeah, we did too.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna participate in the setting us back.
Me too.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
just go in quick.
Yeah, if it set us back 50 years, I'm gonna account for 5. That's my own personal 5. I'll take on the burden of setting us back, because I ain't done nothing to set us back yet. But I'm sure gonna. I'll go out there and let it do it. Yeah. Anyway, so how'd you get into comedy?
You know what? I actually got into comedy after I lost my mom to breast cancer.
I never knew that.
Yeah. When I lost my mom to breast cancer, I went into a deep depression. And my dad, he's a pastor. My mom was a minister. And you know how we do. We negotiate with the Lord now. If you do this for me, I'll do this for you.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, all the things. And he must have been busy because he didn't do none of what I asked. But,
He was straight. Yeah. That a lot of times we go to God and God be straight. He like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, he'd be like, I'm good. But you know what? There was a lesson in that though. But when she passed, my dad literally lost his smile. Like, he wasn't smiling, he wasn't joking, it was nothing. She passed in like June or July. I try not to even remember. It's one of them months though.
You try not to remember when she passed?
Yeah, for what?
Okay, you
Yeah,
right.
like, yeah.
So you
You want me to have anticipated grief? Oh, here go Jew. No, I ain't doing that. Nah, I remember my birthday.
oh,
Yeah.
I got you.
But see, I'm not one of
got you.
those persons that wear people on your shirt and collect obituaries, stuff like that.
You probably the only black person on earth that don't collect obituaries.
Yeah, probably not. I mean, I just don't think that's good stationery for the coffee table. I don't do it. You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. I've been to somebody's house one time and they had obituaries up, like pictures. They were on the wall.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did it have a thumbtack or was it in the frame?
Like thumbtack.
Oh yeah, that sounds about right.
Single wide trailer.
Oh yeah,
With
box
a bunch
fan in
of
the
yeah.
one.
It was, and I'm talking about it was like 30 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I wasn't mad. I wasn't mad because all of them had Williams Funeral Home on them.
I want to know how they died. How did they know all these people?
I don't know how
Where
they died, but I know how they went.
Come on,
Yeah, because they went out in style. Because they went.
through your family. Come on.
All right, now
All
go
right.
ahead. About how.
But yeah, I started doing comedy after I lost my mom, and we wanted to do a comedy show for my dad on his birthday. Because I was like, we got to get him smiling again. And I dressed up in character at first because I was just doing it just for fun. My name was Sister Eminem, but you pronounce it, Yeah. Oh, it was hilarious. We had a great time, right? After the event, the lady said, can we book you for a show? I said, I didn't know I was bookable. She was like, yeah, just come and do what you did here. I said, oh, ma'am, I'm not doing that. She said, we'll pay you. I said, when is it? You know what I'm saying? So I went and did that. But throughout life, though, they would always say, NIKITA, you need to go and do comedy. And that's when Scandalos. You remember that Scandalos?
Yeah, I remember Scandalos. Yeah, I did Scandalos one time.
Man, listen, they was like, it's like the North Carolina Apollo. You know what I mean? I'm like, well, I don't want to go.
Yeah, I
And see,
remember
at
that.
the time, I was a director of nursing.
Okay.
Yeah, and my staff came to me. They was like, if you go, we'll come support you. Went out there.
Which makes you more nervous?
More nervous.
Yeah.
Listen, I had like 80 people in there. And I had a great comedian. He came afterwards. He was like, well, H, you brought half of the audience. Don't tell nobody when you come back and see if you can do that again. And I accepted his challenge, did it again, got another standing O, and I'm telling you, something was lit up in me. I've been doing it ever since.
Yeah, well, that's great. Is your daddy all right? How you doing?
Oh yeah, he all right, Pop's all right.
Oh, okay. What about his smile? Did he ever get his smile?
He got a smile back.
Oh, okay.
We keep
All
it
right,
there.
cool.
We keep it there.
I was still concerned about your daddy. It turned into about you. I mean, we were talking about you, but I was like, damn, what?
Oh, it happens, man. But
Yeah.
you know, hey, what they say, laughter does the body good like a medicine.
Yeah,
So we
absolutely.
just made sure he keep getting his doses.
I forgot you were saved.
Yeah,
You started.
I'm
It's
real
gonna be.
saved.
It's gonna be a lot of Bible quotes
yeah.
in this.
Well, when
interview.
you're around sinners, that's our job.
Yeah. You got to clock in. I hope you.
Come on, huh?
Where your time
I'm on the
card
clock.
at?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah,
keep up with
go
it.
ahead.
It's
go ahead.
virtual.
You on the clock. you on the clock. Yeah, because my wife she's a sinner, so I try my best. I try my best to, you know what I mean?
You got to keep things alive.
Yeah, that's my ministry. I've accepted my ministry.
You
know what I
accepted
mean?
it.
Yeah, because I'm a shepherd, so I got to pull.
Come on.
Yeah, let
How
me
long
stop.
it took you to think of that?
Oh, just now.
Oh, okay.
Just now. I was just making that up. You know what I mean? You know me. You know what I mean? I ain't been living right since I was about 7. So, but no, man. So the concept of this podcast is we tell stories and lighthearted stories, funny stories about
Yes.
people who have passed away that are no longer with us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we can get into it if you're ready.
I'm ready.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, what would you care to share?
Well, since we was talking about me getting into it with losing my mom, we'll start at the dumb stuff people say when people pass away.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, And they say, well, I didn't know what to say. Let's try nothing.
Yeah.
We can try that. They wouldn't have seen her. She looked beautiful. She looked just like she was sleeping. She is forever. You know what I'm saying? Like she look just like herself. Who you want her to look like? My aunt. Like I don't get why we say unnecessary stuff. You know what
I
I'm
can
saying?
explain it to you.
You can?
Yeah, I can explain it
Because
to
y'all
you.
in that business. Tell
Because
me.
I know why people say stuff, you know what I mean, that comes off as insensitive or stupid. They say, oh, but she look just like herself. It's because a lot of times, man, people, I don't know, you know, somewhere between them passing away and the funeral director or the embalmer they don't do something.
They detour.
And something happens and they just don't. I don't know why, but they just don't do, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I've noticed too, a lot of times the people who complain the most, they'll be like, you know, Big Mama don't look like us. You ain't seen Big
You
Mama
ain't seen
in
her in
30
a
years.
while. Come on.
You, Big Mama been sick. They been telling you to bring your trifling ass here and come visit
So you
Big
can see
Mama,
about
but you
it.
ain't been here.
Because she
you,
asked about
Yeah, she used to ask about you every day.
you. Right.
Now you looking at somebody you don't recognize because you
Yeah.
ain't seen her in 30 years.
That's true.
Don't be coming in here with that picture. You know what I'm saying? You 51. And you talking about, why she don't look like this? Well, in that picture, you 7.
That was pre-diabetes.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You done lost 2 toes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you different. You don't look like that. You know what I mean? So that's, you know, that part. And the sleeping part, you know.
I think we were just raised to say that. I remember
Absolutely.
them saying it even when we was younger. Then, you know, whenever she passed though, hey, I didn't know that it was that many available women in the church till after my mama passed. You understand?
Man, listen,
And some
bro.
of them was even single. Yeah. Yes, sir. A lot of availability.
Oh, man, you will find out, you find out a lot of how ignorant people are when somebody pass away.
Yeah. They knew my daddy liked chicken. Boy, I'm telling, we came down there, he had baked chicken, barbecue chicken, jerk chicken, and I was like some kind of chicken and something else mixed together. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they was on. Yeah, they was
It's
on.
almost like they had a meeting about your daddy.
Oh, yeah. Hey, he passed him.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I ain't doing it. You know, shout out to your dad. But he wasn't feeling none of that because
Nah.
he lost his whole smile.
He lost his whole smile. Then even growing up, going to different funerals, cause dad is a pastor, or whatever.
Yeah.
Like just sitting back and thinking, like some of the song selections they used to have was so inappropriate. You know what I mean? Like I grew up in the country, so they do hymns, they do stuff like that, right? So it always was, as pitiful as it can be. You know what I mean? They one lady, she got up there and she sung a song, and the words was, "I could have been dead, sleeping in my grave." I said, this heifer up there bragging. You understand? Like, that is not a song. You need to be singing at the E-folk funeral.
Yeah, like,
That might say, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like I could have been dead like you.
Yeah.
But I'm still here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we still here enjoying life.
We right here.
And you not.
Yeah.
Sorry.
For your loss.
Damn, I've never even heard that song.
You ain't.
No, I've never heard I Could Have Been Dead.
Oh, you.
I've heard now we've come this far by faith.
Oh, well, yeah. That's
Yeah,
what
we
bougie
sing.
people say.
That's bougie.
Yeah, sometimes you come this far by faith. You ain't really got far, but I understand the words. Yeah.
Yeah, there are some people who really ain't.
Somebody gonna watch this and be like, I know that song.
Yeah, I don't know all the words to it.
Because that's how far you came in faith.
Because that's how far I
Sure.
am. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the title, and I know,
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that. I
Right.
know the cadence of the song. It's kind of like that song is kind of like the Black National Anthem.
Right.
Like we know it
Right.
in our heart. It just ain't up here.
Yeah. Yeah, you're exactly right. I was even thinking about, even when like celebrities pass away, right?
Yeah.
And then like how Aretha did her big one.
Oh my God. No, first of all, Aretha didn't do nothing.
Yeah, oh yeah, she did.
She didn't do nothing.
Yeah, she had to have some kind of influence for
Oh, my
people to
gosh.
go and repackage her that many times.
Yeah, it's repackaged.
Baby, she went on tour. You
Aretha got
understand me?
repackaged.
Listen, she did different outfit changes.
Yeah, they did. I mean, I ain't never, well, other than James Brown, because they still ain't buried him yet. James Brown is not in the ground.
Where he at?
Exactly. I don't know, but I know he's just up and around, and you know what I mean? They brought him back to the house. I think they couldn't bury him until they got everything straight with the estate. And that was just, I don't know why, because you can bury somebody before all of that. But I don't think no. Michael Jackson had his stuff in order. They buried him and he out there in LA, but I don't remember seeing James Brown in the ground. I don't remember that. They had 4, 5 funerals.
Never a burial.
I don't remember them saying they buried him. And Aretha, her funeral lasted. You know, I was in Detroit that weekend.
Were you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Me and Desi Banks were together. We had a show together in Detroit. And it took us about 3 days to get to the venue.
Wow.
Cause we were just riding.
She had it on lock.
Everything. I was mad as hell. All the hotel book. Never mind. I ain't even. Yep. The funeral lasted longer than her death.
Bruh. It's like that sometimes, but see, you know, when you got your business fixed, that's what they say in the country. Cause I told you, we from the country where they do fish fries and stuff, cause you ain't had your business fixed.
Who did you ever know somebody personally who had to do a fish fry?
Yeah, I know several people personally that had to do a fish fry. We was encouraging some of the ones that were there buying the fish to get them a policy, cause I mean, it was a pattern. Is what I'm trying to tell you.
A pattern.
Yeah, not even a year later, now we frying fish for weighing you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just got to see things for what they are. Bro.
It's a vicious cycle.
It's a vicious cycle.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because when you think about it, somebody passed away, then you do a fish fry.
Yeah. Hot dogs for the kids.
To raise the money for the funeral, but the fish killing the people.
Oh, look at them now.
The fried fish is killing the people. The damn fish. You messing up their cholesterol, their blood pressure. They sitting up here eating the same thing that killed Tony.
Listen, then you got to go to a service where, you know, the pastor really didn't know him. Because he never went to church after he got baptized from when he was a little baby in that picture with that white on.
And your daddy was, you said little baby with the...
You know that picture, everybody get, you know, coming up, you dress them in all white and you give them to the Lord. They give them
that
back
was
to
the last time.
Oh, that's the last time, baby, yeah.
The christening.
Yeah, the christening, that's where it is.
The christening.
Yeah.
My niece just got christened Sunday.
See? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the last time, though.
Yeah,
man.
I don't know. We gonna pray for her, because soon as the pastor went to get her, she started crying. And I'm like, oh man, so that's God's shepherd right there. You don't want to be held by him. All right.
Well, they say babies know stuff we don't.
Yeah, they pick up. I ain't gonna get into that. That's Pastor, me and him cool. You know what I'm saying?
Don't mention his name.
No, I ain't gonna mention his name. Hell no. Me and the pastor cool. We shoot dice together. You know what I mean? I ain't lost nothing yet, so I ain't messing that relationship up. You know what I'm saying? Mess up my damn money. Shit, you crazy as hell. No, but I did think about that. The fish fries. That's a big part of it. The fish. It's always a fish fry. What else do they do? I know they do other things.
Hot dogs for the kids. Now I told you.
Hot dogs. So they
gonna sell shirts. They gonna sell you the shirt that you gotta buy to wear, so they can use that to contribute to it too.
They gonna sell you. So wait, you gotta wear the shirt at the funeral?
Yeah, a lot of them do. When it's the younger ones, or either when it's the older ones, they wear it after the funeral.
That's crazy. My line brother's brother passed, like right before my father passed, and I shot down there to the funeral. And at the repast, they had shirts like with pictures of his brother. And one of the pictures was him at the strip club.
Hey, we went one. They had the.
I didn't know. I'm sorry. I'm gonna let you finish. But I just didn't know. Cause I saw, like, you know how you looking at something but you ain't paying attention?
Yeah.
And I saw it, and then I was like, wait a minute, dog. Is that an ass?
Yes.
It's a whole booty right there next to your brother.
Yeah.
He like, yeah, dog. I'm like, wait a minute. You know your mama over there, right?
They don't think through that whole process. Or either you go to the service, they create the videos. Y'all do that for the families? You create
We do
the
whatever
videos
the
or
family
pictures?
want us to do.
Oh, that's a good answer.
Yeah.
And they had the videos from when they was a baby all the way. Well, we treat your family
Like
our
our family.
Yes, sir.
Oh, go ahead.
We juice them up just right. But like they had a
Y'all didn't catch that. What you say?
we juice them up just right. Yeah. But you know how some of them be leaking though, because I have been to one. I don't know. Yeah, y'all don't do that though. But
No. We don't do the leaking.
Yeah.
Because
I've seen some
I
things.
tell you something. I know what that is. I won't say what it is on
Don't say
camera.
it.
When the bodies
Uh-huh.
when the bodies start to
Do what they
leak
do.
the fluid, that means there's a step that you did not take that you should have taken.
Somebody didn't pass the test. They knew somebody to get them through.
Yeah, and I passed all mine.
Lord, we thank you.
Yes, I was taught well.
That's great.
I know exactly what needs to be done. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why you should.
We always make sure you get the right amount of juice.
Serve to perfection.
Come on now. So, like the pictures, they start from when you was a baby and they go all the way up until you know current.
The
or
pictures
whatever.
start getting a little ignorant.
Bruh, the picture's good at the Christian.
Yeah.
Oh, they graduated preschool. Oh, look at them in kindergarten. The last graduation was 5th grade. Huh? They go from 5th grade graduation and then it skips some years. So that's when they were taking the world by storm, you know, when they say in the country.
They
Then
was
the
getting
other
busy.
Listen, the other pictures come, baby. They go from standing up to all of them you squatting.
Yeah.
You up there doing sign language in your pictures and all this other stuff. You got, I mean, they
Yeah.
we just went through that not even a month ago. I was like, oh, I wouldn't have put that pictures in there.
With a family member?
Yeah. And then even some pictures come through and you hear the audience go, You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I've seen that too. But the family don't think nothing wrong with it.
Because that's who they were.
But
You
that's
know
who
what I'm
they
saying?
were.
That's who they was, letting them be them.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. And then the preacher, hey.
And now he got to wing it.
Yeah, he got to wing it. That's when they say you just focus on the word.
That's all. Yeah, that's all you can.
We ain't got nowhere to put them.
Yeah, you going to hell when the pastor say it ain't up to me to judge.
Right, I ain't got nowhere to put them.
You know what I mean? I'm not the judge.
No sir.
Only God knows.
Only God knows.
Well, yeah, that's how
then
you
he
know.
Look at you.
Yeah. No, we used to have a couple pastors working at the funeral home. And I remember one particular service, it was a lady, she didn't go to church, I know that. And I'm not gonna say this man's name, even though he done passed away himself. He was like, if you don't do right, you going to hell.
My Lord.
That's just what the Bible said, and that's just what it is. Now, he had done got up in age.
Oh, yeah.
And he said, you think I'm lying? You see what's going on here. I said, oh.
Oh, my goodness.
And I was like, oh, he was like, you see what, and everybody's kind of sat up, and I was like, please don't finish that sentence, because I'm going to have to leave this family right here in this church.
Oh, yeah.
Because they not going to get in the car with me. I'm going to get the hell out of here.
Oh, yeah. Over 70, they just say whatever they thinking.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't spend time with people over 70.
Well, not and they know it.
Yeah, and then that day made me stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't never did a funeral with nobody over 70 after that. Yeah, I'm like, y'all got to go by yourself. I'm not doing this. Yeah, no, but it ain't about me. I'm sorry. Yeah. I had to share that. But okay, more about you, Nikita. Okay, yeah, but I'm glad you brought up a lot of stuff about the funerals, but where you were talking about your father, and then we just kind of, you know what I mean? Because once you got to talking about the ignorant heifers at the church trying to serve your daddy all forms of chicken.
All forms of chicken.
You know what I mean? Yeah, like, so whatever happened with that?
With what?
After your mother passed and then your daddy got like about a year's supply of chicken from everybody. Like did he ever take the bait?
Well, no, he didn't take the bait. Me and my sister, we formed a committee to be on whole alert. And, he hasn't had to, cipher through those things. So we would let him know the signs because he didn't know. You know, and me being a nurse, I'm good at assessments.
Oh, okay.
So, but then it got to a point where, you know, I mean, I don't want him to hold himself out, but I'm like, pick one. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't want you, you know, you're a great man. You got a lot of life in you, you know, go have fun again. Live your life, you know, almost having to give him permission, you know, so he know he ain't going to have no pushback with us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, just don't bring no whores.
Well, I mean, if you do that, that's between you and the Lord. That's what they used to tell us. Yeah.
Yeah.
God sees all. I started telling him what he used to tell us.
Yeah. Well, that's how you know you about to do something wrong with somebody tell you, that's between you and God.
Yeah. But he did date somebody for a long period of time or whatever, and then, you know, went their separate ways, and now he's, you know.
That's dope.
Yeah.
You know, because I never knew, you know, you know what you right. It makes sense. You and your sister. How old were y'all when y'all formed the whole committee?
I had to be, I'm telling you, I was like, stop counting and thing. I don't know how old I was. I was old enough to know.
Know a whole.
Yeah.
Yeah, old enough. But it was, I'm calling the whole committee, but it was more like the whole restraint, whole restriction. You know what I mean? The boundary committee.
It's the boundary, yeah.
Boundary
committee.
committee.
I forgot. It ain't proper to say that. You know, I wanted him to have a godly woman.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Yeah. So whoremonger restriction.
The one
committee.
that had the heart of the Lord. Yeah, I didn't want nobody at the that like at the well with Jesus. Anybody that read the Bible know who that was.
Yeah.
I didn't want her. I didn't want the well water. We wanted like Fiji or something.
Yeah.
Because he deserves that.
And it's crazy, you know, because that they use the well water in the Bible because, you know, everybody got access to the well.
Yeah, God,
I had just put that together just now.
Yeah, I seen you working on it.
Yeah, you see how I was like, oh yeah, that's why, because you know.
If it's in you to come out.
Yeah, you know, I told you that people keep saying I'm end up being a preacher.
I can see that.
I can't.
You might have to step on something, but everybody be able to see it.
Step on.
You might not remember this, but when we first started doing comedy, you jonesed me about my height. And
I did.
You absolutely did.
What I say?
You see how people remember things that you forget when you go and, you know, become popular?
No, I'm popular way because first of all, and truthfully speaking, NIKITA, I've been saved for a long time.
Yeah.
I've been saved.
Yeah. We used to pray before shows and everything.
Yeah, so.
I mean, you ain't cussed me out. You just made a joke out of it.
One joke?
Yeah, it was enough because when we locked eyes, you know, I was looking and then, you know, you went on to something else.
Yeah. What'd I say?
It don't matter.
Oh, but you waited all this time to get me back?
Yeah, because we ain't never sat down like this. You know
Oh,
what I'm
okay.
saying? Now I got you, but now we even. Do
fine. You know what? She talking about do unto others.
Oh, yeah, it's in the book.
Yeah. I know it's in the book. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm comedian Shula King, the comedian/funeral director. Make sure you watch, like, and subscribe to my new podcast, To Laugh at Death. We were talking about the choirs. But we definitely gonna touch back on that. But I was just talking about, you know, the choirs of March In. That's that old school.
Old school. Yeah.
Yeah. And they used to sing "This May Be the Last Time."
At the funeral?
No, at the church.
Oh, ooh. Hey, just scared to go home.
Yeah. No, but they used to come in. This may be the last time. This may be the last time. Oh, this may be the last time. This may be the last time. I don't know. And that was the whole song.
This may be the last time.
The last time, I don't know. And that was the only thing, and it was always one person. And I'm gonna say his name, Tim. Tim was a big guy. And he would always be, I could always hear his voice over everybody. And that when he passed away, we got the bite, and I said, well, I'll be damned.
So what did they
last time.
They said they ain't saying that though, did they?
Well, no, it wasn't no point in singing it because they know you know this the last time.
Man, listen.
No, they had to change the lyrics. Ain't no maybe.
Yeah.
This is the last time.
This is the last time.
Yes, I know. Ain't no I don't know. You know, he right there. This is last time. This is it.
We had an aunt to pass away. Her funeral was like 5 hours. Yeah, like she done re-died. Like I didn't understand. You
I ain't never.
You can be at somebody's funeral so long, you start saying like, I swear her chest just moved. You know what I'm saying? Like the stuff just start looking different.
If you look at them long enough.
If you look at them long enough, it's
Cause they tired.
they just.
Yeah, they.
You know what I'm saying? It was long.
Yeah.
Then, you know, the obituary got to telling some truths that nobody else knew. You know what I'm saying?
Oh wow.
Yeah, and
They put it in the obituary.
oh yeah, that's the messy part of death. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't talk to me when you was here. I got you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they go and put the truth about everybody.
What exactly?
Yeah,
Was
you know they been calling that man daddy. Now you gonna go and put he's just a special friend. You know what I'm saying? We thought they were married all that time. They been shacking assistants. You understand?
shacking
For
assistants.
20 plus years.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, because her first husband didn't die. She couldn't get the benefits no more if she had to remarry. That's
right.
you
Yeah,
see
a
what
lot
I'm
of that happens a lot when somebody passes away, or people get divorced, and then you can get alimony.
Oh yeah.
But
so
if you get
just
married,
have a
you can't
special
get.
friend.
You just have a special friend.
But if they say very special friend, you know, they was hunting. You know what I'm saying? That was
Either
more
way.
intimate.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
special friend mean they wanted to get married. He was bringing in groceries. He was teaching that little boy how to play ball.
Cutting grass.
Yeah, he was planting grass, cutting grass. He was doing all kind of stuff. Repave the driveway. He was doing more than just, looking at the hidden skin on you. You know what I'm saying? Because you got skin that you hide from the public. And then you got the other skin that you can show somebody when you get comfortable with.
That's the very special friend.
Yeah, the very special friend get to see the skin that the other people don't get to see.
Yeah, the very special friend get to see the
You know what I'm
hidden
saying?
skin.
Like hidden skin. Like, you know what? I like you. Let me show you some hidden skin.
Yes, sir.
I usually hide this skin.
Yeah.
But you gonna see the
You
skin.
gonna see this. I'm gonna show you the ashy part. You know, they don't put lotion on what's in. Yes, God, show them the ashy part.
Yeah, that hidden skin. But that's cool right there. Yeah, the very special friend. And that's what they put in the...
Oh, yeah, it was in there. You could tell he was upset. They was going and hugging and all the stuff, sorry for you, lost. Yeah, I was daddy before she died. Now I'm a special friend. He was a little upset about it. Because, in obituary, you put the person's name in parentheses, you put the spouse or, whoever. Yeah. Nah, they ain't even put parentheses. They just put ... and then put his special friend.
They put a ...
Yeah.
Now see, that ... is messy as hell.
It's so messy.
Like,
It lets you further know other people was able to play hide and seek. Yeah.
A damn ... on a...
Yeah, to be continued.
That dot like a...
Yeah, that dot let you know we put just enough.
Mr. Gregory.
Look, no. So now I'm used to, you had a service, they show everybody, the last.
Yeah,
then they
final
close
viewing.
it.
Yeah, right.
You sit down and you go through the motions, then they take it out, put it in, you go on though. You don't stop with
Hold on,
it.
wait. So you used to the viewing the body, then having the service?
Yeah. What you gonna have a service, then go
Well,
on
we
there?
do it two ways.
My Lord.
We do it. As you walking in, you can view. Everybody's seated. You close the casket, but we don't take the casket out. It's just closed.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the second option?
The second option is you have the service. Well, first of all, when you backtrack, they will have a viewing an hour before
Yes.
the service. Then, when the family arrives, close the casket. Come in, family seated. We have the service. Then I say, I give everyone the directions, and then after that, we take their deceased loved one to the vestibule of the sanctuary,
Mm-hmm.
and we yeah.
Whoa, listen, that's where I was going, Doc.
Yeah,
Listen.
yeah. And but that's the fine. We open it back up, set everything up, and then they view leaving.
Yeah, do they choose that before the service?
Yes.
Oh yeah, because didn't nobody like want to send a text tutorial, nothing. So we coming out because we thinking she already in the car because it's hot. You know, we thinking she in the car and we finna get ready to go, bruh. We come out there. I'm looking for the bathroom. I turned around and she there like, what up though? Oh man, my knees buckled. I wasn't expecting it is what I'm saying. When you tell me final goodbyes, they ain't two finals.
No, it's not. It's not a prequel to a
So
final.
that was bye and that was bye-bye, I guess. I don't know what it was, but I'm telling you, it scared the children. Is what I'm trying to tell you. It's what I'm trying to tell you.
So you just weren't expecting them to.
Like, well, why we do that?
So you went out there looking for the bathroom.
Yeah, well, everybody was leaving out. I don't think
Yeah, and then she was there.
she was there.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, it was her party, but I'm saying.
Yeah, but
She was a
somebody was
special
supposed to. Somebody was supposed to. Wait a minute. This was after the service, right?
Yeah, but you know, they lead out with the body.
Yeah.
You know, they ask for volunteers to come.
Yeah.
You always have one that really ain't carrying his weight. He just there to have an even number.
They just there, yeah.
Yeah,
Because that's because a lot of time when older people pass away, they don't have friends like that. Even
That's
the
true.
organizations they were with, most of them gone.
Yeah.
Or they just old and can't do it.
They
So
can't
you be
do
like,
it.
well, can we have some
Yeah.
young ladies to be flower ladies
Yeah.
and we need some gentlemen to be.
They still do.
Because if they say we need some family and friends, that means.
it's over.
And I remember one time we went to a funeral, everybody was old. Like everybody, like we went to the funeral and everybody was next. I was like, y'all beating the door down. Like, yeah, like, bruh. I was like, I'm looking at them like, would y'all please back up? Like,
Listen.
you know, one at a time, please. Because they all look next. So that was kind of a difficult situation because nobody could carry
Yeah,
it.
could carry 'em.
Yeah.
And you had to get them to the gravesite.
I mean, only good thing about it is if them actually doing it probably took a few more months or years off of them so they can just come on in. Carrying that casket might have put a little bit more strain.
It put them more on them than they could bear.
Got them a little bit closer to
Yeah,
Jesus.
because I'm telling you, there ain't a graveyard yet that people ain't died to get to. I'm telling you that. I'm telling you now. And see, and then like a lot of unfortunately, we had a couple younger people to pass in the family. And that's that one thing that, you know, you try to instill different things in them or whatever, but, you know, some people call it being churched or whatever, but some things are just being taught. Like they don't know what to do, how to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when they asked for pallbearers.
They don't know what to.
Yeah, they was like, they was like, didn't you say you want to be a pallbearer? Nah, bro, my name, you know what I mean? Like, and I was like, then one of them tapped me, because you know, in the country, you know, you aunt, even if you ain't.
Yeah.
Like, NIKITA, when they gonna call the casket carriers? I said, baby, that's what a pallbearer is. You know what I'm saying? They was offended.
Now that started an argument. That's an argument.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
The
casket carrier.
Yeah. When they gonna call the casket carriers, you know, and I knew it was them because all of them had the shirt. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, they got the shirt color coordinated. I was like, hey, that group look like they can do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
like
they had already planned it, but they just didn't know what it was.
It happens a lot of times. A lot of times they be sitting there, you know what I mean? It's like they get out the car and you know it's gonna be a problem as soon as they get out the limousine, they light up a cigarette. They be like, see?
See, that's them. We was at one, true story.
Yeah.
That we got out the limousine, and I'm telling you, 3 steps in, I was high. I said, my God, I don't know what they were smoking. One of the people said, that's that loud. I said, they need to quieten it down.
Well, they need to hush.
Hush it. By the time I got there with the body, I seen 2 caskets. Yeah, I said, my God, yeah. So it was different.
Oh yeah, that was a common thing though. Like you know, people get intoxicated at funerals. Very common.
To get through it.
A lot of people, a lot of men
Yeah.
it was very common for a lot of men to be drunk.
But it's not good for the casket carriers.
No, hell no.
That's where the smoke was coming from.
Especially in the summertime.
Yeah, and it was hot.
Yeah, the
It
casket.
was hot.
And you
So
don't
they
wanna
going and these some big boys, but
Right.
they big on the outside, but they really weak. 'Cause
Yeah.
I kept seeing the cat. It's straight, but the casket kept doing this, and I was like, somebody ain't holding their part.
Yeah, because they high as hell.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
they just slid them on that little thing y'all be having up there.
Yeah,
above
they
the
get
hole.
because inside the hearse we have the rolls, and then when you get to the to the cemetery, you can just roll them on the.
Yeah, and I really think they need to leave them birds alone, the little doves. That they
Hey, look here.
It's hot, and let me tell you something. That dove was on his last wing. He
Yeah.
said if I had wings as an eagle, not a dove. And he went out, and I'm telling you, I heard him go, and like that, and like,
Yeah.
and the family, they were like, Mama, because they mind that's their mama.
Yeah. So mama done died twice.
It's trauma, is what I'm
It
saying.
is.
Get a bird water or something.
I have a story about that bird. I don't even know. This is your interview. I don't
No,
know.
go ahead. I want to hear about the bird.
All right, fine. So we did we did a funeral, and they were like first of all, my daddy wasn't the kind of person. I don't know why he didn't ask me. You know what I'm saying? If I don't do the bird, they wanted the dove to be released. Everybody knew that, but I didn't know I was gonna be the one to do it.
Releasing it.
Yeah. It was just like they came and said, "Hey man, your daddy want to see you." I was like, "Okay." I went to his office and I was like, "Dad, you want to see me?" He was like, "Yeah." "You scared of birds?" And I'm like, "No, like why the hell? Like, no, I ain't scared of birds." And I'm thinking that's an awkward question. Why would you ask me if I'm scared of birds? Like, who's scared of birds?
Yeah, he
Nobody.
like Chico.
And that's all he said. He was like, "All right." And that was the end of the conversation. We had a funeral. We get to the cemetery. Somebody it was all of us standing there. You know what I'm saying? Somebody brought the bird that could sing. Over there and said, now we had a releasing of the doves. As soon as they said that, everybody walked off. And just all the funeral directors walked off and left me standing there.
Oh,
and I'm like,
because they knew you was the releaser.
They went and walked behind the hearse. And the guy was like, yeah, now I can't say nothing because the family right here, we had the gravesite. And everybody looking at me, and the bird done doo-dooed all in the little cage. And I got to grab him, try to not get no doo-doo on my clothes. And I'm nervous, the daggone bird nervous, the bird looking at me like, he don't know what he doing. And I'm standing there and they could tell, first of all, I got the bird all bunched up like this because, I ain't never, this is my first time holding a bird. I ain't never, you know what I mean? I don't know how to be gentle with the bird. I got his feathers all ruffled up.
My Lord.
And one of the pastors gonna come to me and say, Brother Williams, you need to take your thumb and rub the back of the bird's head to calm the bird down. And I said, nigga, if you knew what to do, why you ain't grabbing the bird? And he just left me alone because you know what I mean?
Right.
And then the bird stopped moving. Yeah, I thought he would, yeah. And so I had to think. In times of pressure, I think on my toe. I'm good when it's a lot of pressure. And that was a lot because the bird had stopped moving. And I said, all right, we got the tent at the cemetery.
Oh, yeah.
So I said, cool, when it's time to release them, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to do kind of like a...
You going to alley-oop the
I'm
bird.
going to do a little sky hook.
Okay.
I'm going to do a little sky hook on up to heaven. You know what I'm saying? And I was trying to get him on top of the tent.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so if I could sky hook the bird on top of the tent, and then we can knock him on off of that later. That's what the plan was. But he woke up in the middle of the sky.
Look at
so
God.
I'm thinking he probably was narcoleptic or something.
All kind of crazy things happen, man.
All kind of
You
crazy
can,
things.
it allows us not only to laugh at death, but to get through it sometimes.
To
You know
laugh
what I
at
mean?
death. To laugh at death. I ain't mean to take over your interview.
No, you are absolutely fine.
No, man.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much.
You
No, I appreciate it. So is that it? Is there anything else you care to share? Because I don't know how much time
Well, we
got.
talking about death, so you know that lets you know all things come to an end. So, yeah, you know what? This is the last thing I have to say about it because, after a while it gets depressing. But
Okay.
it really didn't. Whenever I was going through that stuff, like I'm a cancer and a stroke survivor.
Oh,
So,
wow.
yeah, I peaked at death twice. I said I ain't staying. So I was like mad whenever my mom passed, right? Hey, I was like, I ain't going to church no more for what? Because that was my mindset. I said,
Oh, yeah.
you know what I'm saying? She sung on the choir, and the choir couldn't even sing. She was faithful to them. You know what I mean? And I was
Nobody?
like, no, man, well, she could hold a tune, but there wasn't nobody else helping her carry it, And I started thinking about, we done went and visit these people, they house smelled like hospital rooms and stuff. We still went, is what I'm saying,
Smell like pee. For those of y'all who don't know.
Mothballs and Pampers. And we went there in the winter, you know what I'm saying? You got kerosene heaters. We still in there. My sister to this day almost sound like that because she got asthma. And we were still in there. With your family. I'm thinking about all this stuff that we sacrificed that did.
Hold on, who had the throat thing?
Yeah, almost. She ain't got it.
Oh,
But,
your sister almost had the
Yeah,
throat
I said
thing.
she almost, because she got bad asthma and she wheezing in there and, you let that kerosene run out and it smelled bad and that smoke and she couldn't take it. So.
Oh, okay. Shout out to everybody with the throat thing.
Yeah. It's called a trait.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They all, no, because, I thought you meant the microphone.
They put it there, microphone, so you can hear them.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
That's what it's going to happen.
Yeah.
So they need that.
But because I'm sure they enjoying the podcast and the content too. At home.
But anyway, stay focused. So, getting through all of that, you be mad and stuff. And you be thinking about all the things you done did.
Yeah.
And I was mad at him. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, you took her, That's just that small.
Yeah.
And I realized I ain't want to wake up dead. So I was like, bro, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think you too.
Yeah,
keep getting
realize
smart.
that. But listen, though, this is the thing right here for real. I asked for we went to a revival one time and the preacher was preaching and he was like, somebody asked the Lord something. He said, and then the Lord answered. I said, oh, he answers? Because, when we was raised, they said, you don't question the Lord about nothing. He do what he want to do, I said, okay, now I know he answered. Now, it took him 32 chapters to do it. I don't know what he would do in chapter 1 through 31.
Well, he was
32,
busy. He got a lot of kids.
Yeah, he said he be everywhere all the time. So this is the thing, though. I started asking why. I said, what in the world? Like, why? I'm a nurse. I'll take care of it. Angel was going to do this. Black was going to do this. Going through all that stuff. 3 years in, true story. Middle of the night, about 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, I was like, I woke up, I was like, well, I ain't got a peace, so it got to be the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Them the only two things to wake me up. So I was like, what up, though? And, have your own relationship. That's how we talk. And he said, I heard your prayer, but I answered hers. That night, it was like a weight uplifted off of me. I've never felt bad, never felt sad. I miss her, but all that other stuff, that's why I'm able to really, really laugh now, really be able to trip out, really be able to let people know, hey, man, you can laugh at death. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, he heard you, but he answered him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
That's man, listen.
Yeah, because he knows just the right amount of juice. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
You know what? that is it. Yeah. That I heard your prayer, but I answered hers.
Come on.
That is dope.
You caught what I threw. I like
that. Yes, I did.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, trust me, I've had a lot of these conversations.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because, in my other line of work.
Come on, Doc.
You have to be a good listener.
You do.
You understand? Because we're not just here to bury people. You know what I mean? We're not just funeral directors. We're also your friend. At Williams Funeral Home, the house with the golden rule. Do unto others as you... I ain't got to say it. You're right. Well, I believe that's it. I think that's it. Corey gonna run out of battery, or we gonna get charged extra. So, are we good, Corey? Yeah, you do.
Oh no,
You do.
we ain't gonna blame it on Corey. We gonna act like this is a funeral, honey. You get what you pay for. Wrap it up.
No. All right, so
See everybody amongst the land of the living. Follow me, not in your car, but on Facebook at NIKITA B, Instagram, I am NIKITA B, and TikTok, the NIKITA B. Make a long story short, baby, Google NIKITA B.
ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching another episode of To Laugh at Death. I'm your host, comedian Sugar King, the comedian / funeral director. My great guest, NIKITA B, signing off. Love God, love yourself, love each other. Take care.